In 1995, the very first Tacoma got debuted in North America. Ever since, it has been an absolute pinnacle in the Canadian and North American market for a mid-sized truck looking for reliability, practicality, and affordability for your family. And in 2025, I am standing here with our brand new powertrain, our brand new model. This is a 2025 Toyota Tacoma Limited. Thank you so much for your support, guys. If you're watching our video, that means you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. And the best part of shopping for a vehicle is coming out to the dealership, having the opportunity to get behind the wheel of maybe a new EV, maybe a beautiful truck, or the tried and true Toyota Prius. Come on down to Forbes Waterloo Toyota, ask any of us here to grab the keys and we'll take you for a drive. Thank you so much for watching. And remember to click the link down below that gives you a discount off of your next purchase. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. In 2024 is when they redesigned this Tacoma and brought it up into this new 4th generation edition of the Tacoma. This is a really, really big step for us here at Toyota, where we took our tried and true V6 engine that's been in this vehicle for ages, and we brought it down to a 4-cylinder turbo powertrain. This specific one on the Limited is where our iForce Max powertrain starts. So that means we're taking that same 2.4 liter turbo engine and we're pairing it with a hybrid powertrain as well. And what that does, guys, is that gives you an incredible driving experience, a ton of bottom end torque, and overall a truck that you guys are used to, especially with that big engine. You're used to a little bit of performance, you're used to be able to have fun, and it can handle just about anything. So they've continued to deliver that. If you haven't had the opportunity to come out and check this new engine out, it's over 200 foot-pounds of torque increase over that V6 with about 50 to 60 horsepower increase as well over that previous generation. They paired that with a really nice transmission, 8-speed transmission, and you guys have yourself a Tacoma that can really, really handle a lot out on the roads. But the big thing with the Limited edition that I have here is it really mixes, it's the spot on lineup that mixes all of that functionality with a ton of luxury. And ultimately, you can see right away a ton of chrome, a really eye-catching model, especially with the beautiful windshield pearl here that we have here, guys. So I'll go through the model with you. For anybody that's been around the truck world at Toyota for a long time, the Tacoma is an absolute pinnacle. And you know, we all know it really well. It's one that has a ton of features in it, especially the Limited. Right up front here, you guys will notice, like I said, we've got that beautiful chrome grille. They carry that all the way down the truck, those chrome accents. It's the only Tacoma on the lineup that gets that grille. The one thing you'll notice is as you go up a lot of models here on the hybrid side, you're really focusing on off-road features and accessories. So for a lot of people, this is where they stop in terms of functionality and features. Okay, so some other really nice things up front here you'll notice, guys. I really like the touch. They've got the beautiful LED headlights, but you've got the Tacoma stamped on both sides. I think it's just a really nice touch. It's illuminated, so even as you drive by, people really know right away what's passing them, whether it's on the road or on the trails. I think that's a nice, fun little touch. And then some nice little things as you come down. We've got the parking sensors all the way around, paired with, especially on this model, you've got the full 360 camera. So if you are doing any trail work, if you're out in the bush doing anything, you have all of that functionality. You're not gonna hit the trees, the poles, the posts, and you're gonna be able to get the trailer into the nice tight spots. So I really like that. And one thing I wanna touch on as we go down as well, you've got tons of ventilation on this engine. That's the one last thing you'll see, these big airports here. The one thing, and I'll go back to the engine quickly for one little thing. I really suggest, we'll show you later on here in the video, the full engine, but with all that cooling and everything on the front there, they've really thought of a lot of really nice touches. So we'll go back to that, Joe, don't let me forget about that. As I come down the truck here, like I said, you'll really see they've carried that chrome all the way down. So we've got the really nice chrome wheels with the mirrors and the handles, and you know, really finishes the truck. I think one of the nicest touches on this is you also get the power running boards. So as I pop your door, they'll come down for you. If you're like myself, I'm 6'5", I'm a big guy. Those running boards, I'll open it up one more time here. I'll leave it open to show us here, Joe. The running boards are really nice where they're a lot lower than any of the ones that we can mount as an accessory. And the big thing is you can actually put your foot through. So in those Canadian winters, even some of you guys down in the States, if you've got big boots on, especially, the ability to be able to get your foot through, whether they're work boots or snow boots, be able to get your foot through. There's enough traction on there and enough space where if they slip or anything like that, you're not gonna fall off the truck. You've got a lot of room there to get in and out. So I really believe that those are a really nice touch, and it's nice that they're included in warranty. You can take care of them, and if it's one you plan to own, the main thing is just take care of those guys. One thing always to note, I know a lot of people ask, you can leave them down in a fixed position. So if it's something in the long run you don't like the the power function, but you want these boards, then you can do that as well, guys. So we'll keep coming back here, Joe. All of the hybrid Tacomas do have a 5-foot bed. So regardless if it's a limited or one of the Trail Hunters, any of the higher models, they do have, sorry, actually the Trail Hunter has a 6-foot. But they have, most of them have a 5-foot bed here. So really good to know that as well. Limited does get the power liftgate, so that'll come down for us here. It's really nice as well. You do have the bump switch here in the tailgate. So if you've got your hands full, whether it's with kids, with tools, groceries, anything like that, you can get into the bed. The nice thing I also like, I'll show you on the way out, but the bump switch is also really nice for the exit, where you can close that bed. If your hands are full going into the truck with tools after you get stuff out, the knee out is really nice. So I find I use it more closing the tailgate rather than opening. I always really like to talk a lot about the bed here, guys, especially on the hybrid unit. You've got a couple extra little features back here, okay? The nice thing is, guys, I've touched on it a lot in all Toyota trucks. We have this really nice glass resin bed liner. This isn't sprayed on. This isn't something that's done extra at the dealership or anything like that. This comes direct from factory. It's actually mounted right on the frame. So even if you scratch this up and wear this through, it is not gonna rust out. There's nothing underneath. There's not a metal like underbody that's painted that you're gonna come through. The one comment we do get a lot, and I always like to be open about it, it is slippery. So depending on what you are putting in here, maybe some toolboxes or anything like that, we do sell a bed mat. So that's what a lot of folks, that if you want that traction back for just a few $100, you grab the mat, and then it's a really nice durable mat that can actually take a beating, and you can throw that in there. Just some other little things here for you. You do get the bed rail from factory. Really nice touch that if you do throw the tonneau cover on there, we actually give you the hardware to lower that down. So that's a really nice system. Comes with 4 cleats where they can actually hold 200 pounds each. So if you're tying down snowmobiles, ATVs, anything in the back of the bed here, you have that ability. They're movable, so you can put exactly where those anchor points are and use them for tie down straps. As well as, of course, you got lots of fixed points. One really nice touch as well, you can see you've got all the grooves here. So you can really split off the bed if you want to have 2 shelves. If you want to have a couple dividers that way as well, you can. On this side here, I've got the outlet here. So this is a 120 volt outlet. So if you guys are running any accessories on the truck, if you're out in the bush, if you're doing a cooler, and then some guys too, even if you're doing maybe a pressure washer or anything for camping, the big thing is this is a 2400 watts. So actually can handle some decent little accessories and be very useful for you out in the bush. And the nice thing is with all the hybrid power, works really well, and you've got that. As well as on the far side here, we'll flip one more time here, Joe. A few extra little cords as well. That's where you'll find your USB-C and another 12 volt. So if you've got some of those traditional accessories as well from previous gens, you can still use all of those as well, guys. So the main thing back here overall, a ton of functionality, and the nice thing is the Limited gives you that one last little touch. We've even got the bed camera here at the back. So if you're out on the road or doing anything, you can keep an eye on what's in the back here, as well as when you're stopped, of course, you have that for you as well. So they've done a good job back here. Definitely leave a comment down below if you've got any cool situations. I always like to see, I've seen a few guys that put a really nice setup with the plywood in there and really separate off their bed. Definitely show me that, guys. Or if you use it for camping, I always like to see those ones too. Let's hop in here, Joe. So as I sit down here in the Tacoma, you'll notice right away as you go around, I'll bring her to life here for us. This is the model, like I said, starts to where you really have that luxury, but at the end of the day, it's still a Tacoma. We gave you a lot of ruggedness. You still have all the O-ship bars and all of that all around the truck. Some of the things I really like, you've got the wood accents along it with that Tacoma badged right in the truck. So I really find that overall, you feel like you're in a truck. It's a nice feel. As you sit down in the cab, some of the things I really like about this cab is you do have your heated steering wheel. You've got heated and ventilated on both seats here. So especially parents, you're comfortable. Even if the kids in the back don't have it, it's nice that everything up here you're taken care of. And then some of the really nice kind of over the top touches for the driver here, guys. And this is one thing where I find a lot of people do come to this truck and really like it, is some of these touches. So you've got the heads up display here in front of you, as well as you've got the JBL premium audio all the way around that pairs really nice with your 14-inch multimedia. So you've got kind of all the tech you need that way, as well as the digital rear view mirror. That sort of upper echelon of technology is what really brings you to this model. It's some of those final features. So up here, you've got your full digital MID display as well. Really nice to be able to pair with all of the safety on the truck. If you're coming from a previous gen, I really suggest come out and try out a lot of this new safety stuff, guys. Even some of the simple stuff like adaptive cruise control. If you're not used to it, it's really nice to be able to work with you. We have lots of videos here on the channel to go through all of the safety fully with you, or that's one when you come out to the dealership, ask lots of questions. The Tacoma is equipped with Safety Sense 2.5, so you've got lots of features in here, your normal stuff with blind spot monitoring and all of that. But yeah, the main thing is if you haven't played with those ones, come on out, we'll show you them. I know that's a big comment that especially guys with Tacomas, you're coming with 12 and 15-year-old trucks, so it's a big step. Like I said, I really like my personal opinion is having the digital MID works really well with all of it. Gives you a lot of ability to see stuff. Here on this side, you do have a lot of buttons as well. I like to quickly touch on that. All of your power options for the lift gate and some of that are on the side here, as well as some really nice things like I was telling you. You have the ability to manually do your running boards, as well as the bed on the light on the back door. So it's nice on the Limited. They give you a lot of options while doors are open and stuff like that. You see the power boards coming down right away. Really nice how all that's automatic for you. Okay, so lots of options here for that kind of stuff. As you go around the truck, some little nitty gritty stuff that I want to touch on. Like I said, it is still a Tacoma. So one of the big things on the Limited, and I want to make sure this is touched on, is this model is full-time four-wheel drive. I guess you don't have an option of a two-wheel. You have the high forward, high low, and then a four low as well. It is cool how you have the option to be in full-time four-wheel drive. You have a special torsion gear on this truck that actually is accommodating for that. And the main thing, what that means to you guys from a truck standpoint and a driver standpoint, is just all of the safety and reliability that comes with that. Like I said, the mechanical side of it, we put in improved, stronger parts to really make sure it can handle that. And then the other side, of course, is just the safety that comes with that, especially we heading into winter here, the ability to really be able to handle any conditions. That it's not a system that has to react. It's always on, it's always working for you. I like to really touch on that. The Limited is where that starts, guys. Any models before that, it'll be a part-time option that you choose, but the Limited is full-time four-wheel drive, okay? The last button I like to touch about here, and it pairs really well here, I chat a little bit outside, is this truck does have the 360 camera. So you do have a view button here in the middle, but it's really nice how as soon as you're at those low speeds, your 360 camera can come on. So while you're parking or while you're moving the trailer around or any of that, it'll come on. But the main thing is you can also put it on at any time if you just want to be able to see what's around you before you leave, if there's a kiddo or anything like that. And then the nice stuff is all of that pairs really well with a lot of the trailer technology. So if you guys are using this trailer to tow, being the hybrid model, of course we understand this can tow really well. We've got a few videos on the channel talking about that, but the main thing this has your straight guide assist, and of course the technology, it does have the trailer braking as well, with the ability to hook up to that trailer. All of those systems work with the safety systems in the truck, and then that pairs really nice, like I said, with that trailer backup guide. It'll even help you steer the trailer and all of that. So like I said, this is that truck that meets really function and luxury. It's a really nice middle point on the lineup. Let's get in the back here, Joe. I want to show the back seat a little bit. It's the one spot on the Tacoma that we get a lot of reviews just on the size of it and the shape. I'm a guy that's 6'5", so it's always a good example. Let's hop back there next and show you that. As I get in the back here, we've got all our accessories. I'll get those out of the way for us here. The main thing I want to touch on as I'm getting in the hybrid Tacomas, your rear seats are taken up. You've got those batteries underneath these rear seats. So that's really important to know that if you did in previous models use that for storage, or if you're looking at a gas model comparison, then some of those models will have that storage. So I'll get in here. This front seat is set up for myself with being 6'5". It's definitely gonna be a bit of a tight fit for me. I get that door closed. I fit in here ultimately. The main thing is, actually I have decent headroom for how I sit. The main thing is that big dude that was sitting up front takes a lot of my leg room away. So maybe if hopefully whoever's sitting in my passenger seat, I might switch over to there. But the main thing honestly is the headroom. It's pretty good. Going around the truck, you do not get your middle console here. That's one comment that we do get a lot, but it's nice you've got the cup holders up front here. And honestly, if you've got two big guys here, I can't even get to my console anyway. And then as well, a really nice thing is you do have your outlets down below. And the big thing is you've got another outlet in here as well. This one's 2400 volts as well. So again, if you're using any accessories, a cooler, maybe even a mini TV, any of that, you've got lots of juice here off the hybrid system. So that works really well. And then you'll see here, I'll just talk about it a little bit before I get out here, Joe. We do have all of our accessories. You saw me throwing a few of them out. The nice thing as well, you do have your second set of mats here. The rubber ones are installed. That comes in every truck. We understand you guys are gonna get out in the bush. And I really like, in my personal opinion, I'll kind of show you there, the cloth ones. They've even got the Limited printed right on there. They do a really good job of those small touches here on the Tacomas and really giving you guys, exactly what you're driving. So let's hop out, let's go around the front. We'll show you a few more things and we'll hop off, guys. Thank you very much. Okay guys, I told you I wanted to show you the engine here on the Tacoma. And honestly, this is one that I want to talk to you guys a little bit. Toyota has done a very, very good job going through and really redesigning this engine to be something that is going to hold up to the reliability that you guys are used to. There's quite a few videos. If you haven't seen them, I'll shout out another creator on YouTube. His name is Sheldon. He's actually, I shouldn't even say he's a creator. The lead engineer for Toyota has put out a ton of content going through this engine. And it's something that, guys, I really suggest going through and listening to how they really took the testing on this engine. But as we get in, you'll notice a few things right away. I mentioned those cooling ports that we have off the sides here for the turbo. The main thing is that this has over 3 inches of cooling ports heading everywhere into the engine. So especially for those turbos, it's gonna be able to hold up to the cooling side of it. The major thing that we understand is that we need that turbo to last. My personal belief, especially with that hybrid powertrain, being able to hand over the hybrid powertrain to the turbos, you're really asking that turbo to do a lot less work. And then with all of that extensive cooling that Toyota's thought of putting on the engine, normally guys, you'd see this on a Tundra, you'd see this on a large V8. So to have this on a 4-cylinder turbo is incredible. And again, guys, this is one, come try this engine out for yourself. We'll definitely have one ready to drive for you. And again, it is incredible paired with that hybrid powertrain. So it's one, just drive it. Just try it out, guys. If you're in the market for a mid-size truck, this, guys, is truly one I suggest come out and give this new engine, give the new generation Tacoma a chance. After 4 generations, Toyota has really figured out the mix of reliability, function with a ton of fun to drive. Especially, guys, this is that hybrid powertrain on the Limited. It looks incredible and it's even more fun to drive. It's one that truly, that extra power feels really nice under the pedal. And myself, I will admit that the extra gears in that transmission, having the 8-speed, really performs well. So if you guys haven't had the opportunity, this model is in our dealership right now. It is available for sale. If not this one, I've got another opportunity coming down the pipeline. The main thing is, guys, come out, get behind the steering wheel of this new Tacoma. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you've driven yourself, what your #1 comment was, or show me your beautiful Tacoma, guys. I know a lot of you have been driving them for years. You're one of our absolute most loyal customer bases, and we're really excited to have you back in the dealership to test out our new Tacoma. Thank you very much for watching, guys. My name is Nicholas here at Forbes Waterloo Toyota. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.